Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new on my channel, then welcome. So today we are doing a very autumn inspired or fall inspired makeup look, as you can see on my face. If you don't want to hear my little recap of my recent events, then you can just skip through this part and jump straight to the tutorial. I will leave the timestamp in the description box, in the comment section, and also you can see it on the screen. But if you do want to know, then just stick with it for a couple of minutes. This video is probably going up super late because I haven't filmed in a while, and I know I should probably be already uploading this video, but I'm just filming it today. I have been feeling kind of crap lately. I had a small fever because of my wisdom tooth. The whole issue has made me a bit hazy, and it's still kind of painful to talk. It's painful to eat. It's just, it's painful. So yeah, I haven't really been feeling like filming or putting my makeup on in general. I've just been kind of lounging and looking like a troll. So yeah, that's been happening. And then also my skin is going through something, and I don't know what. I think I might have been eating something that it hasn't been too pleased with. It also seems like I've been maybe using some kind of product that has irritated my skin or something. It's so bizarre, and I'm just kind of waiting for my skin to go back to normal. And that's also why I didn't want to come here and film a new video, because I've been feeling kind of crappy about my skin as well. You will see once the tutorial starts, you will see my skin. I have some little bumps and breakouts here and there. It's nothing like too bad, but it's bad enough because normally my skin is okay. That's all I wanted to rant about and let you guys know what's been kind of going on behind the scenes. Let's jump into the tutorial where you will see how I create this autumn appropriate makeup look with our favorite palette, the Jaclyn Morphe palette. So yeah, let's start watching. I have prepped my under eyes. As you can see, they are a bit orange, and also I have primed my eyelids, so I'm all ready for this. Full disclaimer, I have no idea what I'm going to do with my eyes. I only know what I want to do with my lips. Okay, to start off, I'm going to go into the shade Butter. I'm going to... You know what, actually I'm first going to take the Wet n Wild Photofocus pressed powder, and I'm going to cover up my eyelids because I just realized that I'm stupid and that I don't think I want to do anything too crazy on my eyes, so I don't want my veiny eyelids to show through. I'm just going to stamp over my eyelids. As we were, I'm buffing the color in my outer crease. No, not crease, outer V. Taking a clean, fluffy brush, and I'm using the term clean very liberally and going over the whole thing, the whole area where we put the color down. As you can see, I took the color kind of like 1/3 of the way in on my upper crease part. I went kind of diagonal, so I placed the color almost halfway in on my actual eyelid, but on my upper crease I kept it on kind of in this section only. I'm going to take the shade Roxanne, so we're going to take this one, and I'm going to kind of place it in the same area, but I'm not going to take it as high. I'm going to just turn the brush around and use the fluffy side to kind of blend it out a bit. I'm going back in with the previous brush and just kind of buffing over the topmost edge. I'm going to take the shade Jax. Actually, no, before I go in with Jax, I'm going to trace a line with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Kohl eyeliner in the shade Simma Brown now. This line is normally super creamy, at least on my waterline. On my eyelid, it is not doing too much. Yeah, okay, that did absolutely nothing. I'm going to go back to the original plan and just go in with the shade Jax. Going back in with the previous brush, I'm just kind of meshing the two colors together, softening up the edges of that Jax shade. Taking a bit more of the shade Roxanne, the one that we used previously, I'm placing it on top of that Jax shade in my upper crease, moving towards my eyebrow. And again, going back in with the previous brush. Okay, and before I go and clean up underneath my eyes, I'm just going to take the initial fluffy brush that we used for the powder, the Wet n Wild powder, and I'm just kind of very lightly blending inwards. I want to clean up this area wherever I might have blended a bit too far. So we have something like this. And honestly, I kind of like that it is a bit more messy. It's not really too defined. It's not too perfectly blended. I mean, if you wanted to and if you had the time, then obviously you could go on and keep blending until it is all perfection and it all blends seamlessly into each other. But I kind of like the ruggedness of it. So I'm going to keep it like this. And I actually decided to do my lashes now. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply some mascara, the Paradise Extatic mascara by L'Oreal, and then I'm going to apply some falsies. We have the lashes on, and now it's time for foundation. I'm going to mix together the Makeup Forever Waterblend and the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation. I always mess up the name. The Makeup Forever foundation is in the shade Y305 and the NARS is in the shade Deauville. Okay, and for my concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. Okay, and while the concealer is drying down underneath my eyes, I'm going to do my brows quickly off camera and then we will finish up the lower lash line. The brows are on and now it's time to set underneath the eyes and finish up the lower lash line. Smoothing over the creases that always occur underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to set them with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. It's my favorite loose powder. And now I'm also very lightly going to dab underneath my eyes with the Wet n Wild Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Light. For the lower lash line, I'm sure you are surprised. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Coloricon eyeliner or pencil that didn't really work on the top lid, but I'm going to run that in my waterline. So taking the shade Roxanne, I'm going to run that all over my lower lash line. And now I'm taking the shade Jax, the reddish shade that we put on the top lid, and I'm going to run that on my lower lash line as well. Taking the brush that we used on the top lid, the fluffy brush, and just kind of blending some more. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some mascara on my bottom lashes as well. I'm going to take the shade Beam and I'm going to put that in my inner corners. I'm going to take the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal and I'm going to highlight my face with it. It is a bit dark for me, so I will have to kind of work with it. But it's a stunning shade, I love the shade. And I'm going to bronze my face using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, this is the Coloricon bronzer in the shade Ticket to Brazil. By the way guys, before I forget, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A video next. So if you have any questions that you would like me to answer in that video, then you can leave them in the comment section of this video. Or I will also be making a post about it in my Instagram and you can leave me questions there as well. So whichever you guys prefer. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And I'm also going to apply the tiniest bit of the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Blush in the shade Barely Blushing. Adding a dab of that on my cheeks. And now last but not least, before I go and finally dry my hair and come back here all presentable and stuff, we're going to do the lips. So I'm going to first line my lips with the Lip Foundation Pencil by Catrice in the shade I Take You to the Chocolate Shop. And then I'm going to apply the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Miami Fever. And this was my autumn makeup tutorial. I really like this eye look, honestly, and I also like the fact that you can be kind of lazy with it, like I was, and especially if you throw in a pair of lashes, no one will see, no one will know that you've been lazy with your eye look. Yeah, I don't know, to me it's a bit grungy and I kind of like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. As I said, if you have any questions for me for my upcoming Q&A video, then leave them in the not the description box, but the comment section. I cannot speak today for the life of me. Also, let me know what you think of this look. Do you like it? Will you be recreating it or doing something similar for autumn? Let me know. And yeah, that's it. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!